Hello.
At rallies across America,
See
the
all the
Ku Klux
green?
Klan assembles to
Look at
preach
the
its
green
gospel
ground.
of white supremacy.
Good morning, Jackson. We are the Ku Klux Klan. We hate niggers, we hate Jews, we hate faggots, and we hate specks.
And he hate a mirror. Now look, the black shirt, see, that which encompasses all. On the inside, he got on the black shirt. You see this little black river. This means movement. That's what that means. That means power. Power of movement, okay? You look around at all that symbolism. There is the four corners with the female actually the way she should be, encapsulating the cross. This is actually the way it is in Kemet. You can see them wearing it right there. Look at this Sar hat, okay? All right, you see everything about them is stolen from us. And listen to his bullshit about how he hate. And if that's true, you should have your ass at home in your house with all the shit you love so you can keep all that hatred from having to be involved in you. Instead, what do? You bring it outside to be involved with the people that you hate because you're obviously yelling it at them. Because if you know yourself that you hate all those people, why do you need someone else to know that? You knowing it should be sufficient. I think you're trying to perpetuate hate. You want other people to catch on and have a reason to go out and spread and perpetuate hate because someone is paying you to do that shit.
We don't have to have a reason to hate them just because they breathe. We hate the filthy bums. You people need to get off your ass and wake up. This is America. The niggers are taking it over and the Jews.
Okay, first of all, they brought their asses in from Europe and murdered everybody and stole this land. As I always say, they always want to project the worst about themselves onto someone else. Let's not forget, everyone, who land this belongs to. This is the land of the so-called niggas. If you guys need to pack up and go the fuck home, if you don't know how to respect people and all this old bullshit that you have brought to our soil and all the murder of us and everything that you have done, I'm showing you right in your face proof that you've done that. It'd be real nice if all y'all would pack up and get the fuck out of here because this is what you have all done since you've been here. And if a tornado came along and lifted all y'all asses up and blew y'all into infinity where no one, anybody left on the soil never had to see this bullshit again, do you really think that it would bother people? I mean, just think about it. Do you think we'd actually, some Christians might cry and go looking for, it'll be some Christians that'll stand in line where that tornado came by and hope another tornado come and get their ass and take them wherever y'all ass is with. And you know what? You don't have to worry about that because as soon as the tornado take their ass, you will have a seat too. So don't worry. That all that nightmare shit I just described to you, you ain't even got to lose no sleep over that. Because when the tornado do come and pick up all this garbage, all you people that subscribe to it and help perpetuate it, it's going to pick your ass up too. Don't worry, baby. It's all right. Don't worry.
Make a stand. Join the Klan. White power! White power! White power! And I hate Jews. I hate them because they exist. I hate them because they breathe. I hate them because they're scum.
And he's a Jew because the only thing that's necessary for you to be a Jew is that you just got to be a greedy, racist ass white man. That's the only thing required. That's all. Trust me.
The goddamn niggers are the scum of the earth. White power! White power!
Today, the combustible discourse of the Klan plays to sparse crowds. But there was a time when millions of Americans...
See, what he's getting ready to tell you is that there was a time when the white people was coerced into you ride or die. That means that they took all the children and programmed this hatred that you see into their mind. And the ones who dare stood in rebellion to it was murdered right in front of the other ones who made the other people realize this hating of the black people ain't that bad. I'd rather kill them than be killed. So this is the virus that you guys spread throughout the whole world from your shores of Europe.
Embrace the ideology of the invisible empire. A time when scores of men, women, and children bowed down in a sacred oath of allegiance to the hooded order, an oath virtually unchanged for over 130 years. The heart of the Klan...
It goes back to the Knights of Templar. See, this is what America doesn't want you to know. They do not want you to know that the Ku Klux Klan did not just come into effect here in the Americas. The Ku Klux Klan came into effect in Europe. Okay? It worked so effective, it was so effective in Europe that they utilized this strategy here on the melanated men and women on the shores of the Americas.
Has always been the separation and purity of the white race.
They want to throw...
See, there's no separation and purity of the white race. The only thing there is foolish ass egos. There's no separation. We all live on the same planet with each other. So the separation only can be in the mind, in the state of mentality. You can't say you're separate from someone just because you build opposition where you be at war with each other all the time. That isn't separatism. That is foolish egoism that causes nothing but destructive behavior amongst the masses. That's all it is. It's foolish dissension. Nothing separate about it. You still live on the same planet. Foolish dissension. Anybody that's standing off of the earth and looking on the earth see us all on the earth, which means we're all in the same package to them, which makes us all look like a bunch of idiots killing each other.
White children and colored children into the melting pot of integration, out of which will come a conglomerated, a lot of mongrel class of people.
Listen, let me explain something to you. This bastard sitting up talking about his hatred of mulattoes is the reason why Mexicans hate black people. They taught that. They taught that if you white and black, your better side is the white side because we have all the money, and after all, them is just some sorry ass niggers. But you see, we're the ones who's got the contact with the freaking UFOs, and it look like they're hanging out right here. Like I tell you, always around, always watching. See, you guys is in a lot of shit, and you just don't know that because you don't pay attention to shit. And this is what I tell you when I say the footage of the archives is everywhere of your activities on this earth and all the shit you've been doing. So I want you mulattoes out there to understand something. You Mexican. If you are a mixed person, white and black, and you try to attack blackness and push it aside and be evil and offensive toward it, just like these white people have taught you to do, the only thing you're doing is turning off your unique connection with your Creator God essence. And that shit is going to cost you dearly. You're going to constantly be mentally sick. And all of the good things that you can attain from the sunlight, you're going to miss it because you are neglecting your source of blackness that you come from. So you can replace it with the idiocy of the pale man, which is the dead man that wants to sell you religious dogma in exchange for your spiritual existence. He's going to give you a God on a piece of paper after he create this type of brainwashed chaos existing amongst the people who should be loving each other. What is he telling us to do? Let's see.
Times have changed. The message has not.
That's right. Look out, nigger! The Klan is getting bigger. What power?
Since its inception, the Klan has risen to battle enemies perceived as a threat to the white race.
See, they used to shoot us with them guns. Now they've convinced us to shoot ourselves. See, they can sit back now and put cameras on every street corner and anticipate the footage that they gonna get of Latinos killing Latinos, Latinos killing blacks, you know, cat fights, women fighting women. Oh, you better believe they have them right around the bars. As soon as you come outside the bar, you out there showing your panties and acting stupid as hell, ripping each other's bras off. You know, just dumb shit. And drank all that alcohol, left $50 in the bar. Broke as everybody is, you still could go to the club and spend all that money up. See, they just got us messed up. Just messed up, you know?
To battle issues the Klan saw as disruptive to the proper social order.
Okay, we won't go to school with Negroes. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. We were smart as hell. But you not wanting to go to school with us, it cost you dearly. I'm telling you, if you would have stayed in school with us in Egypt, our world would have never became this. Nope. The fact that you won't go to school with Negroes is the reason why you are the derelict, warmongering people that you are right now. Because we tried to educate your ass, and you just got a little bit of the education enough to go out into the world and hate your teachers and your mothers and fathers and create chaos and dissension and war and poverty, deprivation. All the shit you're looking at right now is who you guys are at your best.
They say it's hate and racist.
Because see, this same propaganda was self-inflicted, one against another in Europe before it ever made it here in America. So it doesn't have anything to do with our black, beautiful, sun-kissed skin. It has a lot to do with you guys being the pale-faced, self-aware people of your freaking mutation. And so you hate the people that's complete, that constantly remind you of your state of degeneracy. And that's your problem, not ours. And that's why I don't want your God, because your God doesn't help you. It makes you a monster.
Racist is psychological. I guess everybody's racist one way or another. There is some hate and animosity. We don't like what the government's doing to us. They're cutting down the white race.
But the Klan is more complex than a simple diatribe of racial hatred.
Let's see the sun. Look at the sun right there. You see it? It says, you see this pyramid right here? This is the type of knowledge I was bringing to my children before you guys came here and started bringing them all this bullshit knowledge. I'm not happy about that. Watch the sun. Watch it.
There is some hate and animosity. We don't like what the government's doing to us. They're cutting down the white race.
But the Klan is more complex than a simple diatribe of racial hatred. Men and women join for a sense of belonging, a sense of ritual.
Yeah, the ritual of ceremonial sacrifices of niggas.
A sense of kinship.
A Klansman swears to his God, race, and nation. And when he takes an oath, he takes an oath for his brothers. This is my blood. This is my family. What you see here is my people. This is my blood. This is my race. These are my...
You know what? That same bullshit right there. You can take this white ass man right here and the Germans that they fought against in World War II. And if they're not smart enough to see that they're the same people, that's their problem that they have with each other. But now they done went around the whole fucking world, okay? And since they couldn't find all of them being a collective source with each other, they wanted to dichotomize themselves. And after they did that, you know they didn't have a problem with hating the black man with our beautiful skin and our fine-ass women and our educated asses. So now you can see he's drunk, okay? Because that's all they really gave to the world was alcohol, violence, deprivation, disease, and all the shit they try to say we gave to the world. Okay, so now when he sits here and blow this bullshit about his ass about this being his brother, all right, and then we know for a fact that they done had World War I, World War II, World War III, the British, the civil rights, every fucking thing that you ever want to imagine, that the Irish people having a war with other white people all over the planet, they've been finding themselves in unique collectiveness with each other where this is my brother, the brotherhood of the white man, okay? Always dichotomized from one sector to another and always having war. England fighting France, France fighting England, and this is the Vatican fighting with the monarchs of the freaking... Every time you look around in their history, they're constantly at war with each other. And for this hypocrite to sit here right now and try to claim this Aryan faggot-ass brothership, Ku Klux Klan, go murder everybody ass thing as something to be proud of, addressing as a family unit, all right? No women. Nowhere hardly. You know, it's always them good old boys by themselves. Okay, this shit is why the world is fucked up. Because of people like this. Getting drunk, smoking cigarettes, playing pokey-pokey with each other, and having guns around. Same thing everywhere you look. These are the motherfuckers that become policemen.
My brothers, right here, man. Right here.
And I gotta say, I love State of Florida.
The devotion to their own is based on a common bond, a common philosophy, a precept of exclusion. It is a bond that brings Klan families together in social gatherings not unlike those other families enjoy. But these affairs are different. They possess the...
See these symbols of Nazism? That's what they are. Okay? SS. All right, that's all.